guys and welcome back. Today we will be solving the third layer of a 3x3 Rubik's Cube. But before that, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you are subscribing, also hit the bell icon so that you could know if I have posted some other videos. Now let's start by solving the third layer of our 3x3 Rubik's Cube. This is going to be my 3x3 Rubik's Cube. I've already kept my first layer and the second layer solved. And I'm not going to repeat how did we solve those layers. You could check my previous video how to solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube layer 1 and layer 2. There will be a link in the description below. But today we will be solving this part, which would be the third layer. Now let's start. First and foremost, you will have to make the yellow cross or plus. So let's start. Now making a yellow cross or plus is not as easy as we made it with the white cross and plus. You will have an algorithm to make it and some particular cases. So when you have solved your second layer and when you turn your cube around by making the yellow centerpiece face the sky, over here you might have an L ready, or you might have one lonely center yellow piece. If you have the center yellow piece, you could face any face and do the algorithm. If you have your L over here, you have, as you know, L's are usually like this. The bottom line goes on the right side. But this time we want that bottom line to go on the left side and we have to face that bottom part. So it would be like kind of like this. This is your standing line and this is your sleeping line, which is going to my left side. So and then you have to face the bottom side, which would be this side, and that side's face, which is orange. So I have to face orange and do my algorithm. The algorithm would be F, R, U, R dash, U dash, and finally F dash. If you have got your lonely center piece, then you will get an L, and then you have to do the things which I just told. And if you had got the L already and you followed my previous instructions, then you will get a sleeping line like this. So when you get the sleeping line like this, you have to face the sides in which the sleeping line is not there. Ignore these two corner pieces. You don't need to worry about them. Only think about this center line. So you cannot face the side of green because one of the yellow edges of that sleeping line is over there. Nor you can face blue because one of the edges of the sleeping line is there. So that means I'm left with only two options. I can either face red or orange. So you can face either of them, it's your choice. I'm just facing orange right now just because I like orange. Now you have to do the same algorithm which I just told. F, R, U, R dash, U dash, and finally F dash. Look at that, I've made my yellow plus or cross. Now you have to match your edges with their respective colors, just like we did when we were matching the edges with their respective center pieces when we were solving the first layer. So now we have to do the same over here, but this time we have a different algorithm, but one condition always stays the same. You need to have at least two edges solved. So let's just match some edges. Look at that, I just matched one edge and I've got all the edges correct. That might not happen in your case. This thing happens really rarely, and looks like I'm fortunate enough to have this happen right now. But there are two cases when you are matching the edges. First case would be, suppose I have got the red edge correct and the orange edge correct. Now red and orange are on opposite sides of each other. So now you will have to face the green side or the blue side, which means the sides of red, and red would be blue and green, so you'll have to face either any of them. Then you have the second case, which would be the side by side case. The side by side case has two conditions in it. When you're matching your colors, and when I match my red color, I got my green edge also with the color. So in that case, when your edge which is matched is on the right side of the face which you are facing, you will have to turn on the left side of the color which you are facing. So left side of red, blue, and I'll have to do the algorithm which I will tell. Then you have condition number 2. That would be when you were mixing and matching, and when you got the red edge correct and the blue edge correct. So that means when the face which you are facing's left side edge gets correct, and the face which you are facing also gets the correct edge, then you have to face the correct edge which is on the left side of your edge. If you want to make this thing short, you just have to face the opposite side of the color which you are already facing. So that would be orange side. So I have to face the orange side and do the algorithm R, U, R dash, U, R, U and U, and then finally R dash, and then one more U. Then you'll have all your edges matched if you have got the case 2. If you have got the case 1, then you have to do the last U 2 times, and you will come up with case 2, and then you have to do the same algorithm again, but this time with U once. Now when you have got all your edges matched with their respective colors, you come to the corner pieces. In the corner pieces, you will have to frame the corner pieces in such a way that when twisted, they will become right. So suppose this is the corner piece which is right. Suppose it's not right, suppose it is the corner piece which I want. Suppose it has blue here, it has orange here, and it has yellow here. That means it's a correct corner piece. If it has yellow here, orange here, and blue here, that means it's a correct corner piece, because if I twist this edge like this, then it will become a correct edge. So that's how it works with this corner piece twisting algorithm. Now you need to have at least one correct corner piece to do this algorithm. If you have no correct corner piece, then you could just face any side and do the algorithm. And if you have at least one correct corner piece, then you have to make the corner piece face in such a way. Suppose I have got this correct corner piece, you have to make the corner piece face in such a way that this top edge over here, corner piece, and your correct corner piece should be on the right side of this edge. Right now I have got let me see if I have got any correct corner piece. Look at that, I have got already my correct corner piece. Orange, green and yellow. If I twist this like this, then I will get, so my green would go here, my yellow would go here, and my orange would go here. That will become correct. So this is one of my correct corner piece. So I will have to make this correct corner piece face the right side of this edge, and now perform my algorithm. The algorithm is U, R, U dash, L, U, R dash, U dash, and finally L. Now, if you did this algorithm once when you had like one corner piece correct and you have still not got all your correct corner pieces, then that means you'll have to do the algorithm again until you have got all correct corner piece. And if you have no correct corner piece and you did this algorithm once, then you'll have at least one correct corner piece somewhere, and then you have to follow my previous instructions and do the algorithm. Now comes the last algorithm, the final part. So now I've got already one correct corner piece. Now I have to make all of these corner pieces which are wrong make like this corner piece. Now how to do that? I can maybe just simply twist them like this. Look at that, I just got one correct corner piece. I'm kidding. You cannot take the risk of twisting pieces. This is a warning. If you twist pieces in your cube and forget how and which way did you twist them, and then you perform some algorithm, your cube might get a little bit like wrong. It might not be solved the way I'm telling you right now, and then you'll have to go to someone and tell them to fix your cube. So I am telling you, please don't twist your corner pieces. Now let's come back to our topic, the final algorithm. So now, as in the previous algorithm, we had made our correct corner piece face the right side of this edge. We have to do the same over here and use this algorithm. The algorithm is R dash, B dash, R, B. You have to keep on doing this algorithm until you get the correct edge. You have to keep on doing this algorithm until you get the correct edge. Look at that, I've got my correct edge. Now you will have to face the other edges and do the same algorithm which I just did. So let me do that now. 2, 3 done, only one left. Corner piece. If I solve this piece correctly, my whole cube will be solved. So let's do this. Look at that! I've got my almost the whole cube solved. Now I just have to match my these wrong colors with their colors. So I'll just match my red with the red. Boom! Look at that. I have got my whole cube solved. Now this is going to be the end of this video. I hope my 3x3 solving Rubik cube videos have helped you solve the Rubik's cube. Now don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you are subscribing, also hit the bell icon so that you can know if I have posted some other videos. Bye bye.